The best attack strategy at TH15 explained. Queen charge hog riders is the attack we'll be covering. The goal of this video is to show you the best way to use the strategy so you can crush any base and get more 3 stars. But before we continue, what makes me qualified on this attack strategy? Well, I've been playing CoC religiously for the past 3 years, and over all the attack strategies I have used this one the most. Here is the army we'll be using, and I'll leave a copy link for this in the description below. First, we're going to want to start with our queen charge, so we're going to deploy it up here on the top side, then all 5 healers, then a CoC balloon to test for any seeking air mines, and the main goal of our queen charge is going to be to get great value and take out the enemy CC. So in this case, I'm going to deploy the flame thlinger right behind her, and that is because there's not much any other place for the flame thlinger because of the coverage of these expos on this base. So the flame thlinger should be able to take out this eagle, so that's why I'm not breaking into this compartment with our queen. Instead, I'm going to let her walk down on the side of this base, and then I'm going to break open up this scattershot compartment, and so I'm going to funnel out in front of her with our king, and looks like our queen should step into this compartment, and this way she'll be able to pull the enemy CC and get great value by taking out this scattershot in this whole compartment. And in this case, doesn't look like there's any enemy CC, but if there was, we would poison that up and rage our queen as needed. And we're just going to want to watch our queen's HP, make sure that is up, and if it isn't, we're going to need to rage her up, and just mainly make sure we get the healers in that rage spell because that's the main benefit. We did not take the time to hold down. We're going to want to do that first thing, and we're going to want to do that with our spam in basically all of our hog riders here, quickly deploy our warden and then our world champion as well as any headhunters. Now that the tunnel is activated, we're going to want to deploy a rage right out in front of it as well as on top of it, pop our warden's ability so that they're going to go through that fast because of the rage spell and also get healed up because of his healing tome. At this point, we're going to want to deploy a few of our wizards behind the hog riders to clean up the trash buildings as the hog riders go through the core of the base. And at this point, we only have 1 heal spell, so we're just going to make sure we use this where it's most valuable, and it's always better sooner than later. But in this case, the main threat left was a scatter shot, so we're going to heal out in front of that to try to catch as most hogs as possible within that. And in this case, if you have any free spells or anything like that left over, it's probably best to assist your world champion, because generally speaking, the hogs will do a pretty decent job tanking for your world champion. Now, just make sure we have any cleanup troops deployed, just make sure we don't run out of time. Something you may want to try is taking only 2 healers in your army camp, then deploying your queen directly facing a high value defense, popping her ability, and that'll spawn 3 healers. That is assuming you have the healer puppet equipped on your queen. This is a great way to save space in your army camp, but keep in mind, if you're going to be using your queen's ability right off bat, you want some kind of equipment paired with the healer puppet to get great value, and I think one of the best options is the giant arrow.